Hey, how are you? I'm doing pretty good. Today was a beautiful day, just beautiful outside. Oh, I mean, I would love it. And I know there's going to be some winter fanatics out there that are going to just despise me for this. But I'm a warm weather person. I function better in warm weather. I have a lot better time dealing with heat rather than I do cold. Um, Plus, it's just easier to get shit done. You know, when it's even when it's hot out. And here's why: because whereas when it's cold, and as the colder it gets, the bulkier, more layers you have to put on. Pretty soon you're walking around, you can't move. It's like wearing a freaking suit of armor. You know, you look like you just came out of a freaking igloo or something. Uh, and that's not a slur or anything on any of you. I mean, you ever watch any documentaries of those people that live up in colder climates? You know, the Eskimos and the Native Indian tribes that live up. You know, and they always live in that area where, I mean, it's cold like year round. They wear a lot of fucking clothes. I mean, they have to. They freeze to death. But I mean, you can see. I mean, you can't even see them really. I mean, other than their face, the rest of them's, they've got multiple layers on. I would think. I mean, obviously they're probably pretty good. The stuff they have to do up there as far as hunting and fishing and stuff, or their longevity. I don't think I could do it wearing a bunch of stuff like that. So, like, heat though. Well, that's easy. I mean, if you get too hot, just take something off. Yeah. Put on sunscreen now. Sunscreen. It's important. Anyway, wasn't quite hot enough today where you needed sunscreen though. The breeze, it was like a perfect day, really. I mean, the wind could have died down just a little bit. I was painting a little bit today, and I had to be real careful when I was using a brush because I didn't want the wind blowing, paint in other places where it's not supposed to be. But overall, yeah, it was a nice day. I think tomorrow is supposed to be pretty much the same. I think they said they might tie the record for the high tomorrow around 77 degrees. That's great. November 2nd, it's going to be 77 degrees. I'd be happy, like I said, if we can just make it through the 18th. That's my birthday. If we can make it through the 18th, say like 50s, I'll be happy with that. Because then you figure, okay, and then it starts getting cold, then around the beginning of December, January, probably February, I'll have to have the furnace on and, expect that higher gas bill. And then after that, hopefully, come March, it'll start warming up again. Well, we'll wait and see. But regardless, I will struggle through. I said if I need to, you know what I do in the wintertime? I got a digital thermostat set. I've got a program. I have it set to where it changes temperature 4 different times through the day. Obviously, when I'm at work, I don't need it as warm here at the house. When I'm sleeping, I don't need it as warm. So I have it set literally like at 60, between 60 and 63, I think. When I'm at work or when I'm sleeping, it's like, and then when I'm here and I'm up and I'm moving around the house and stuff, I think that even then the highest I have it set is like 68 or something like that. And people say, well, that's cold. No, it's not. Your mind thinks it is. Why? Because it's 30 some freaking degrees outside. So when you come in the house, you expect it to be all nice and toasty. Well, if it doesn't feel all nice and toasty, then you think, oh shit, it's cold in here. No, it's not. Think of the logic here. Come spring, the first day it gets up to 60-some degrees, what are you going to see? You're going to see a bunch of dumb people out running around in t-shirts and fucking shorts. And you know what? Them are dumb people. They're going to be sick a couple weeks after that. So I don't feel sorry for them. Dress for the weather, not to what you think it is. Anyway. I had to ramble a little bit. I do that. Vent, whatever you want to say. Anyway, you can see like here a little bit. You got the little Mario block here. Yep. Got this. I actually got 2 of them. One, I'm not looking at. I'm not opening it. It's not mine. It's for my daughter. It's for Christmas. She knows she's getting it, but of course she won't know what the hell's in it. I'm not going to know what's in it. I pulled this one out of the box, closed the box back up, and put it in a safe spot. So, but this one's mine. If y'all wondering what the hell's the Mario box for? Well, as you know, if you play the Mario game, it looks like the Mario coin block. It's not full of gold coins, though. Although, that probably wouldn't be bad. I mean, as long as they weren't the chocolate ones. I hate those fucking chocolate ones. They're nasty. Especially when especially if they get a little melty and you try to peel them off and you get little pieces of foil stuck on it. Yeah, just pain in the ass. But actual gold coins, that probably wouldn't be a bad thing to have these days. You know, hopefully, our economy will start making a boom back though once we get the some changes made. Not sure what changes, but let's just be honest. We need some changes here. Our economy is not as strong as it once was, and it's not as strong as it could be. So, let's pray for change. But this is the Wondrous Mystery Box of Splendor. And the little tab does not want to come out. Okay. And it's by Toynk Toys, Toynk Toys. I think their website is just toynk.com. Basically a toy store, sells all kinds of different toys. They don't necessarily, they don't manufacture toys. But it's kind of, think of it as like a KB toy or something like that. Toys R Us. But it's online. They don't have like storefronts everywhere. It's just an online place. But they do go to a lot of like Comic Cons and stuff and set up big displays with these boxes. They also had some other ones about this size that I want to say they were modeled after something from the like Kingdom Hearts games, because they had like a heart on it. It was like all silver and stuff. I remember seeing it in the game. I'm pretty sure it was like Kingdom Hearts. And then at the Comic Con I went to, they also had some real big ones that were like 50 or $60 a piece, but they were like 2 or 3 times this size. But they were modeled after the TARDIS from Doctor Who. And I think they actually sell some that's all they are too. It's a big mystery box that looks like the TARDIS, and all it has in it is Doctor Who stuff. So I don't know whether you can find that. I know their website has this one. The other ones they might only do when they go to set up at Comic Cons and stuff. So anyhow, it's a mystery box. It's kind of like geek type stuff, but you don't have any clue. It's not like a lot of subscription boxes where you have like a theme. Right? This is just anything goes. So let's open up. And usually, they're pretty good. Occasionally I get something that I don't really want or whatever, and end up giving it away or selling it or whatever. But most of the time, there's at least half the items I get in the box are stuff that I definitely want. All right, that's wrapped in bubble wrap. All right, here's a little box here. See what this is. Okay, yeah, we've seen these before. Little domos. I honestly, I looked it up once, but I don't remember what it said. Domos. I got a few of them sitting here by my computer already. They're just like little plastic figures. All different colors and so forth. That you just kind of like little Pokemon toys, I guess. You just kind of collect them all. So see if this is one I already have or maybe a new one. It kind of looks like the one I already have sitting here. Yeah. There it is. Little brown, the bullseye. I already got that one, so we'll just actually keep the box here, just so it stays nice and protected in there, and then I'll you know, I'll do something with that. All right, got another little box here. All right, yep. Gotten these before too. Again, they're like things you can. Looks like there's 8 different ones. There's 4 on that side. There's 4 on that side. But it also shows like 3 ones on the back there, and it says something about a talking Optimus Prime. So I'm gonna guess that maybe like they have a couple like rare ones. As like most collectibles do, they have like the variant ones or the ones they only do so many of. I've got 3 of these over there right now, sitting on my mantle of my fireplace in the bedroom. So we'll see what this one is. And if it turns out it's one I already got, then I'll put it back in the bag and... Nope, I don't have this one. There it is. I mean, there's nothing like real fancy about them. You know, they're just little like little vinyl standy figures. This one is, of course, the Decepticon, and it is Shockwave. So I've actually heard of Shockwave. So, Shockwave. Alright, next one, let's see what this is. Yep. Here lately I noticed I've been getting a lot of the same, I mean not the exact same ones, but a lot of the same kinds of stuff in the boxes. Which is kind of unfortunate. But it's still addicting. I mean, it's still, you know, good stuff. And like I said, the stuff that I get that I don't keep, like this is another like little lanyard. I akin it to like the VIP things you get like at Comic-Con or whatever, but it's for you know, for Sherlock. It's got the plastic thing where you could put like an ID or a badge in. And it's got the little rubberized Get Sherlock thing on it, and then of course the lanyard part itself, or I'm assuming that's what that part's called. It's the lanyard part. This has got, you know, kind of like British insignia, like Victorian style stuff on it. Then I've already got one. Hey! Damn, he's annoying. Very annoying. But yeah, I've already got that. In fact, I've got that exact one, so I don't think I will be hold on to that one. Alright, there's a big box. There's something in bubble wrap right there. Let's dig down in the bottom and see what else we got. Alright, here we've got looks like a keychain. It's called Skillanimals. I don't really do keychains, mainly because I always end up losing them or breaking them. If you've watched any of my videos before, you already knew that. But there's a little, whatever the hell that's supposed to be. A bear, I guess. I don't know. I don't really say. No, it says it glows in the dark, though. Huh. Well, we'll leave it sitting here for a minute, and maybe I'll turn out the light in a minute, and we'll see if it glows. There's still a few things in here. I mean, I do have to say, for, you know, the 30 some dollars, basically $30 you're paying for one of these, you get your money's worth. You easily get like 50 or 60 bucks worth of stuff in it. All right. Well, I already have one of these. That's a Thor throw rug. So, again, I don't think I need two of them. Although, I know I've a couple of these chillier nights here. My house, you gotta understand, my house, older house, it's like 20 degrees cooler in the house than it is outside. Which, 3/4 of the year, that's great. I don't need air conditioning. Okay, but once we start getting this time of year and these chillier nights, yeah, not so great. So I've made use of this a few nights that I've been sitting out there in the theater and watching movies or whatever, and I think the dogs probably laid on a few, but probably won't need it. So this will either end up as a Christmas present or it'll go into an auction off. Alright, let's see. Before I grab the big stuff that's in here, I want to make sure there's nothing else. Any other small... I don't see anything. Okay, let's go with the bubble wrap thing first. I can't tell. This looks like... It looks like BB-8 from Star Wars, which would be really cool. I have a BB-8 Funko Pop out there sitting on my one shelf in the theater room. I believe I got that in one of my sci-fi blocks. The first couple sci-fi blocks from Nerd Block I got, and I think that was in one of them. I have to admit, it must be fragile because they really wrapped it in bubble wrap. Hey, here's a little tidbit I thought of that I actually don't know whether it would work or not, but I just kind of thought about it today when I was at work. But I was thinking of, you know, with it being Halloween and stuff, and there's a number of cosplayers I follow on Facebook, and yes, I'll admit most of them are female because they're incredibly gorgeous and they do incredible outfits. But no, I mean, I like just cosplayers in general. I mean, the way they can do their own costumes and stuff and the armor and everything, it's fucking amazing. But I thought, you know what, bubble wrap could probably be used in cosplay. Especially if you make, you know, a lot of times they'll take like styrofoam and then they'll wrap it in like fiberglass cloth, and then they'll, you know, use like an epoxy hardening agent, or even like fiberglass putty or whatever, like you would for like doing body work on your car. And then when it hardens, they sand it down, shape it, whatever. But I would imagine that sometimes that might be either a little itchy or a little rough edges wise. What if you lined it with bubble wrap on the inside? Just a thought. Like I said, I don't know whether it works or not. But alright, yep, it's a BB-8. And it looks like it's oh, yeah. It's got a slot right there. It's a little bank. That's pretty cool. I got a bank over there that actually counts the change as I put it in, which is really nice. Although I think I need to get like 3 more of them. That way I can actually separate them as I put them in there. Because the downside is then once it gets so full, then you have to like empty it all out and separate it. Anyhow, so it'd be better like if I could have quarters in one, dimes, nickels, pennies, so forth. But this I'll still keep. Set up there. Okay, cool. I like BB-8. Pretty cool. Get the sticker off of it. Yeah. There we go. All right. Yeah. That's keeper. So far I got 1, 2. Alright, next we've got this. Sure there's nothing else in there. Nope, nothing else in there. Got a box. I'm going to guess that this is probably like a mug or a tumbler or something, which would be really cool. You know, and like I said, even though a lot of the stuff I'm probably not really going to hold on to, the little transformer thing, the BB-8 bank, which, I mean, that's like a ceramic. It's like ceramic or porcelain bank, so it's pretty nice. And of course, whatever's in here, I'll keep, even if it happens to be something that I already have. Just because, especially like if it's a coffee mug, you never have too many coffee mugs. Yep, and I can tell looking at it right now, I think this is one that I've already gotten once before, but I'll have a matching set now. There you go. Mutant turtle mug. And I mean, look at it. I mean, that's a big. I mean, look at it. Just stick your whole fist down in there. I mean, that's a good size mug right there. Huh? And it even says it's. I mean, it's hand wash only, which I wouldn't want to put that in like a dishwasher or anything. I got a dishwasher, I don't use the damn thing. Well, one, because it's got a part that's broke on it. I can't use it right now, but I never got around to fixing it because, like, what's the point? I mean, hell, I could probably use actually less water doing the dishes, just doing them in the sink. You only need, so much water. But it does say it's microwavable. So I would guess if you're going to make like, like a big ass thing of like hot chocolate or something, you can just stick that in the microwave and heat it up. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, I already got one, but hey, I'm not complaining. That, the BB-8, little transformer things, good enough. I'm still undecided about the little keychain. I mean, I won't use it, but it's kind of cool with the skeleton. Yeah, it would just collect dust. But, yep, that's it. That's all. Overall, so, I mean, if that looks like something you might be interested in getting, you can actually go on Amazon, just type in mystery box, it'll bring it up. Like I said, you've seen the box, it'll bring that up, and you can order them through Amazon, or you can go right to their website, toynk.com, and order them from there. So, and like I said, even though I've gotten a number of boxes that had similar stuff in it, don't let that dissuade you, because the chances, I mean, you can literally get anything in it. Like the very first one I got when at Comic-Con, I got a really nice big figure from Sin City, which is really cool. So, I mean, they have all kinds of stuff that you put in boxes. But that's it. I'm done. I'm going to go watch some TV and relax. So, everybody take it easy. See ya.